Hello, this is Joe Pryor of the virtualrealestateteam.com in Oklahoma City, and I want to do this video today for foreign national investors. If you're outside the United States, but you want to put your money into the United States and you're tired of paying all cash, or you're extremely wealthy, if you're just a normal person that makes good income and you're in Europe or Israel or South Africa or Asia or wherever you happen to be, and you want to invest here, the biggest problem on investment homes is getting financing. In fact, financing really hasn't existed for a pure investment home since about, roughly 2006, 2007. Even before the meltdown, we saw it just kind of cease and just not even exist anymore. And so a lot of people who would like to invest in the United States real estate market because, you know, it's kind of like U.S. Treasuries most of the time. United States real estate is considered stable, a conservative investment. Obviously, we had a little bit of issues the first part of this century with the bubble, but right now things are at normal pricing and affordable pricing, especially in Oklahoma City. And over the past, 10 years, I've done quite a bit of business with foreign nationals. And so we can get you financing now. We've been working on this for a little over 4 years, and we've reached dead ends. We've traveled around the country and talked to lenders, talked to hedge funds, anybody that we could talk to in order to finance your loan. So you could get something where maybe you could buy 2 properties on a 30-year note, and that has been non-existent, but it is here today. In fact, we've done this for about 2 weeks. We are getting some loan applications in at this point. Now, I won't go into a very elaborate detail because there's a lot of things that you have to do when you start talking about interest rates. And I'd like to get you in contact with our lender, but essentially what we're talking about is a 50% down loan, and then what we call a 3-5 or 7-in-1 ARM. Now, essentially what that means is we take pretty much around current market rates for an investor, and we fix that rate for, say, 3 years or 5 years or 7 years. If you do a 3-year where it's fixed, it's going to be a little bit lower interest rate. 7 years, it's going to be a little higher, but still a fantastic interest rate. And that, of course, is something that fluctuates. But after that particular period of time, and I think most investors will go with a 7, you still have a 30-year amortized loan, but it goes to an adjustable rate after that. But, you know, that's a long time, that's 7 years. And now that we finally had a breakthrough where we can get financing for you, we believe that 3 years down the road, 5 years down the road, it's going to ease up a little bit more. And so we think there's a real possibility for the refinance in the 7. But even if you don't, end of 7 years is normally a good time to sell. Or if you want to keep it, hopefully at that point, we'll have some really good refinancing for you. But you still don't have a balloon note. You still don't have to say, oh, I got to pay it all off after this end of 7 years, and you can keep going with that. Now, I'd like to give you a lot more detail about that, but I want you to know that we have a lot of property for you. Now, the property that you buy here, if you're going to get a foreign national investment loan, it's got to be at least $150,000 on the property because $75,000 is the minimum loan that they will do. Now, there's not high fees. You know, it's not like hard money lending. It's really low interest rates. I think you'll be extremely pleased with that. But I'm very, very excited about that. So if you're Canadian, if you're Israeli, if you're in England, wherever you happen to be and you're listening to this message, we have tremendous real estate stability here, an incredibly low vacancy rate, normally about 1 to 3%. We have a rising rental rate every year. We have 2.6% annualized population growth. A lot of people coming to Oklahoma City, fantastic economy, and now we have financing if you don't live in the United States. So get a hold of me so we can give you the details. My phone number or my email is on this channel, so please get a hold of me about this type of financing. This is Joe Pryor of the virtualrealestateteam.com in Oklahoma City, where we deliver traditional real estate values at the speed of technology.